Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, kick-ass nation of misfits for life. As my friend Mark Gasser would say, Chris, say it. It is I, Christopher Rausch, your No Excuses coach, here back for another walk and talk video on this somewhat cloudy California morning here. So wherever you're at, hope you're having a good day, a good afternoon, a good evening, whenever this message is hitting you. I know sometimes you guys are jumping on live, watching the replay, and even I get people 2 years later saying, hey, I just saw your walk and talk video. I'm like, which one? Oh, the one from September 2018. I'm like, yeah, I've kind of been doing these for a while. Anyways, hope you guys are all having a great day, great morning. Hey, so at the time of this broadcast, oh, I walked a mile. 18 minutes. I'm doing pretty good today considering my leg and my back hurts. But anyways, so yeah, at the time of this taping, good morning, Teresa. I'm having a kick-ass morning so far. Good morning, Pamela. Hello. I just saw your note card. I think it's amazing. So anyways, at the time of this particular walk and talk, we are, oh my God, we're in a nail biter of an election, right? I think I've told you guys before, you may remember, you may not. I used to be a political junkie and a news junkie way back when. And then I realized after years of pounding my head against a hard surface and screaming at the television and wondering what the fuck is wrong with people, I decided to defer my attention to things I can control and pursue things that make me happy and don't make me crazy. But good morning, Danielle. Good to see you. Good to see you. But I just have to say, you know, it's really interesting. I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to talk about on this walk and talk. Sometimes I do 2 a week. Sometimes I do 3. Sometimes I don't do any. But, you know, it occurred to me, and I've seen this actually quite a few times. A lot of people are saying they're first-time voters. You know, I think that's pretty badass. But you know, when you think back over your life, and I've said this too, I'm like, does my vote really count? Does my vote really count? Man, you could tell in this election, holy crap, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, and it inspires me. What's up, Teresa? Good to see you. Happy Friday. You know what actually inspires me? It inspires me a lot. And you know me, guys. Here, I'm just going to stop for this. You guys know me. I'm always looking for what we can get out of a terrible situation or a uncomfortable situation. What's up, Mary Sterling? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm always trying to do that. I'm always trying to. Good, Michelle. Good. What's up? Yes, I love walking. But I'm always kind of trying to figure out how I can take. How can I still hear music? Can you guys hear me? That's really weird. I hear music out of my headphones. Usually my headphones record. So just want to make sure you guys can hear me. But obviously you can, I think. Otherwise you would say I can't hear you. So again, let's think about where we've been. It is November 6th, 2020 right now. March 21st, I think. I'm not going to get into the candidates. That's not my thing, but I understand you. Let me just say that. So taking the situation, you know, COVID started and we thought it was going to last a few weeks. We thought by summertime we'll be good, blah, blah, blah. We knew the election was coming up. We've had, you know, the George Floyd killing. We've had all the different stuff going on. We had a lot of stuff going on this year, right? You agree? You agree. Thank you, Pam. That's honestly, if I could do anything, that's what I try to do. So in looking at all of this, right? All of the stuff we've been through, some of us have become stronger. Some of us have stayed the same, curled up in a ball, waiting and hoping, wishing, praying it's going to change. And some of us have gotten weaker. And that's okay, you know? Honestly, sometimes you have to get weak. Sometimes you have to get really down. And this is the part where I tell you I'm your motivational speaker. What's up, Randy? Good to see you. Sometimes you really have to get down. Sometimes you have to get to the lowest point you're possibly going to get in order to realize where it is that you want to be. I call it being comfortably miserable, right? Comfortably miserable. And through the course of the time since COVID started and everything else that's gone on, I just saw somebody post, like, what has been a benefit for you? I have had amazing times with my son. Amazing times. If he had been in school, I wouldn't have 1/10 of the time that I've had with him with all of this stuff going on. All right, on. That's good. Michelle, hiking's good. Thank you, Danielle. You are awesome. We'll be talking soon. Time to switch around, turn around. I've had amazing times with my son. That's just one benefit. Another benefit is I met so many of you guys doing these free coaching calls and gaining coaching clients. I have met so many of you through the shows, the Friday night show, the Raw&Unscripted show, Rainbows in Real Life show. I'm so blessed. I've been interviewed on shows, collaborations. I'm part of an international WhatsApp networking group. Let me see what else. Made massive connections in Canada. I'm writing my book that I've been putting off. So there has been a lot of blessings in this time for me. And I hope there's been blessings in this time for you. I hope perhaps you have realized that you are comfortably miserable. I hope that you have realized the pain of staying the same. I hope you have realized that you are not your past mistakes. I hope you have realized that you are a stronger person than you actually believe. I hope that you realize that there is opportunity in tragedy. There is opportunity in pain. Good morning. There is opportunity in anything that comes our way, right? This is an opportunity now, given everything we've been through, right? Let's just turn around and go, whew, let's just all physically turn around and go, hey, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Okay, yeah, we've had our shit show. So now what can we do to heal? And that's really what we want to talk about right now is healing. Healing. We've stomped our feet on the ground. We've been pissed off. We've blamed people. We've argued. We've made our Facebook posts. We've cried ourselves to sleep. Everything. Now, how about we heal? Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we just take a look at everything? I mean, look at the election results. And I'm not even looking at it as an election result. Just look at how split everybody is. Just look, right? And I've asked this question before, and I know it's truth. We all want the same thing. It's just the method about how we're going about it is different. We want the same things. We want to have money. We want to earn things. We want to have freedom. We want health. We want prosperity for our kids. We want security. We want to protect the things that we think are most valuable. Right? So we're all a lot the same. What's up, James? Good to see you. We're a lot the same. And at the same time, we're all hurting. And it doesn't matter what side you vote on. It doesn't matter any of that. It doesn't matter what label, what box, what compartmentalization, what category you want to put it in. We're all human beings. We're all souls having human existence, really. We're all human beings. We all eat, we all poop, we all cry, we all watch movies, we all grow and learn and sleep. We're all the same. And I think it's really important for us now to make that choice. And I'm talking about a choice because you can make a choice. I want you to make a choice about forgiveness. I want you to make a choice that you're going to forgive yourself. You're going to forgive others. You're going to find a way to have empathy. Yes, I hate labels too. I want you to find forgiveness. I want you to find empathy for yourself, for the little kid inside of you who is lashing out and who is frustrated right now with everything that's going on, because a lot of this stuff is our little kid inside of us who is fighting against the adults in the world. And those adults are represented by presidents and represented by these leaders. So we're little kids lashing out at these adults who keep telling us what to do and keep taking away our toys and all this other stuff. We're little kids being little bitches about what the fuck's going on. You can put that in a soundbite. So, how do we get over that? We forgive. We have empathy. But most importantly, we choose what we focus on. Am I going to focus on my health? Am I going to focus on my family? Am I going to focus on the legacy I want to live? Am I proud of the things I'm saying and doing? Am I going to look back on my Facebook memories a year from now and go, well, I'm really glad I told all my friends, if they didn't like who I voted for, that they're not my friends? Are you gonna look back on a year and go, man, I'm so glad I said that? I'm so glad I said that. I had somebody, well, actually, I won't even name names. I've had a few people say, oh, I put that post out there claiming I wanted to find out who my friends were. If you judge your friends by who you fucking vote for or who they vote for, don't be stupid. Don't be fucking stupid. Really? So look at this. Here's another idea. 50% of the country likes one person, 50% of the country likes the other person. It's not even a joke. You can see it in all the polls. So when I was up at Pismo Beach a couple of weeks ago with my wife, we were looking around. Everybody was happy. Everybody was saying hi, having conversations, waving. Oh, and I'm like, 50% of these people don't agree with you, yet they're all nice people. They're all cool people. I bet you if I yelled out right now, somebody, I need some help, I don't think anyone's gonna go, who'd you vote for? People are gonna come over and help. They don't care about your fucking labels. So stop caring so much about that. Yes, choose your happiness. Priceless insight, yeah, thank you. I just say what comes to my heart. I just say what comes to my heart, and it makes sense. It makes sense. Go get in a group of 3,000 people. 1,500 of them don't agree with you. Maybe a quarter of those people wrote stuff that say they hate who you like. And you may infer, oh my God, if they hate who I like, they must hate me. No, they don't hate you. They don't really even hate who you don't like. All they are little kids swinging and punching and crying about what it is that they want for themselves and for their life and for the world. And that's not a bad thing. I don't want somebody coming back and saying, wow, Chris, it's just the truth. It's just how we look at what we're going to do to get it. Some people are looking at somebody else to bring that to them. Oh, my husband should bring this. My wife should bring that. My boss should bring that. My staff should bring this. Society should do this. My expectation is this. My demand is this. Ah! And when my expectations aren't met, I'm pissed off. But guess what? Did you communicate the expectation to anybody? No. Did you ask yourself, hey, is this realistic to expect this? Is this realistic to expect this? Yes or no? Well, maybe. Oh, well, what do I got to do to make sure the expectation is realistic so I don't get disappointed and pissed off and pounce my feet up and down? What are you saying, Pam? Forgiveness is hard. If we think it is. If we think it is, it's not hard. Yes, is it challenging? Yes, of course it is. It's uncomfortable? Yes, of course it is. Do you want to punch the person in the face that you're trying to forgive rather than give them love? Of course. But think about it this way. What we're giving is what we're getting. And that is a huge lesson for me, ladies and gentlemen. What you give is what you get. Now, you know, I could easily find so many things to be angry about and frustrated about and but again, I woke up today and I'm like, what can I do with everything around me to make it better? What can I do to perhaps shift somebody's mindset just a little bit? And I do these for me too, because it's like, you know, Chris, don't focus on that. Let's focus on this. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful life. I listened to an interview yesterday where these kids got smuggled over from Mexico years and years ago. The guy is a flaming success. I shouldn't say flaming because that sounds bad. He's a huge success. He's not a flamer. I'm just saying that. But I mean, just a huge fireball of success. And he literally said, he goes, and he said it with all respect, love. He goes, anybody in this country who's complaining about not making it, they have to look at the choices that they're making. They have to look at the beliefs that they have, right? I came here, I didn't know English, I didn't know anything. And I just started busting my ass. I just started over-exceeding everyone's expectations. What do you want? Oh, you want great service? I'm gonna give you excellent service. Oh, you want me to stay until 5? I'm gonna stay until 5:15. Oh, you want the grounds picked up? Oh, I'm gonna make the grounds excellent, right? What it is that you're doing, what efforts are you putting into it? We often want the result without the effort, but we're willing to do the effort. This is gonna be one of my new questions is how do we want change and we can change, right? We've all agreed we could change. I could start a new diet, I could do this, I could do that, and I could do it for a period of time that I choose. But why aren't we consistent? That's the key. We know what to do, we want to do it, but we're not consistent. Why? Because listen, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look back over your life. How old are you right now? Say, for me, I'm 51. So if I want to change something, 51 years is a lot of time, depending on when my habit was formed, all that stuff. So I have to allow time to heal. I have to allow time to change. I have to allow time to continue modifying my beliefs and my goals and everything else. And guess what? I've been doing that for all my life. And I've shifted from the person I was to the person I am to the person I'm becoming. And that is a lot of quote unquote hard work. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? If I climb a mountain, and I'm climbing that mountain, and it's hard, and it's painful, and I'm getting scratched up, and it hurts, and why am I doing this? I could take the gondola, blah, blah, oh, this is painful. Where are the stairs? Where's the cable system? Ah. And then you get to that last step, and you get to the top, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so tired, I'm so in pain, everything's... I mean, just look around. There's beauty everywhere. There's amazing things everywhere. You don't have to climb to the top of the mountain to see how beautiful things are. All you gotta do is open your fucking eyes and go, really? I'm outside, I'm not in a hospital bed, I don't have cancer, it's a beautiful day, it's not raining, people are planting crops, people are out walking, people are going to work, the birds are chirping. It's a gorgeous day. What are you focusing on? And again, I wanna go back to the point of this message. And I'm gonna go back and read your comments. I've noticed if I read the comments, I get derailed too fast. You guys know me, I get derailed anyway. So here it is, forgiveness and healing. What can you do to forgive somebody in your life? Pick one person in your past, pick one person and send them a silent forgiveness. You don't have to call them. There's a lot of stuff we've been doing in our group coaching program over the last 6 weeks with Scott and our amazing group coaching clients, is talking about this, using Scott's love and fear model, right? So let's find somebody in our life who we really disagree with, who really we have a problem with. And I'm not asking you to forget. Thank you, Emilio. Just coming from my heart, raw and unscripted. And I just want you to get a quiet place. This is not anything major. It's not gonna take you more than a few minutes. But I just want you to find a quiet place, and I want you to think about that person. And I want to think about the situation that you're upset about and you're frustrated about, that you really want to forgive, but you're having that challenge. And I just want you to think of that person as a hurt little boy or a little girl themselves, all right? This is about perspective. We're all little boys and little girls inside. I can guarantee it. I can promise you. I could talk to you. I could talk to me. I could find that little boy or little girl inside. But I want you to find the little girl or little boy inside of that person. And this is important. This is how I learned to understand my mom and how I learned to forgive her and really have a lot of empathy towards what she did. And I still don't agree with her. I still don't like it. I still get mad about it. I'm still human, but I have learned, like, she was just a scared little girl inside of her body in a grown-up world trying to figure it all out. And she never had the emotional intelligence. She never had the training. She didn't have the right mentors in her life to be who she could have been. And I have empathy for that, because I see it all the time. I see great people who just don't have the right mentors. I get coaching clients that come to me who don't have any confidence, and then 6 months later, they're walking out with confidence. They got the right person. They got the right situation. So as part of that forgiveness, just sit there and think about that person as a little boy or a little girl. What were they doing? What were they up against? What made them become the person they became? And have empathy for that and forgive them for that. Don't forgive them necessarily for, the shit. I mean, you can and you can't. That's a hard one, and I understand that. And it's not hard, but I get it. I get it. But if you forgive them and you say, hey, listen, dear so-and-so, I know you're a hurt little boy or little girl at this time, and I know you really didn't know what was going on or what was happening, but I forgive you. And because of what has happened, I have chosen to carry on in my life. I have chosen to give a deeper meaning to the people I come in contact with. I have chosen to become a mentor to at-risk kids. Whatever it might be, that's what I did. I chose to take my abuse and everything else that I did, that happened to me in my life, being bullied, and I said, I'm gonna teach people how to be confident. I'm gonna teach people how to stand up for themselves. I'm gonna teach people how to be themselves, right? So when you think about that, and whatever forgiveness you can give at that time, because maybe you're gonna go back in 6 months and you're gonna feel a little bit better, and you're like, you know what, I get it, I understand it. But I also want you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. People sit there and blame, oh, maybe I did this to attract that, or maybe I should have this, and maybe I should have that. Forgive your damn self. You didn't know any better. You were in a situation that you were just trying to survive. You didn't have the mental capabilities. You didn't know plan A, B, and C to get out of whatever it is that you were in. I was a little kid. I wanted my mom to love me. In some respects, maybe I thought if she beat me, she would love me. I don't know. That's a psychological thing. But the point is, now we don't have to become the victim that some of us do become. We choose to grow. We choose to become better people. My mom warned me about becoming a parent. She's like, oh, the cycle of violence is going to continue. I'm like, fuck you, it is. I mean, you made a choice. I'm going to make a different choice. I'm going to learn how to meditate. I'm going to do my daily walks. I'm going to do this. And guess what? So far, I've been a pretty good dad. So anyways, I love you guys. I really do. I appreciate you guys on the walk and talks. I appreciate you guys chiming in. I'm going to go back and look at the comments. If you guys have any questions, or if you have any, sorry, I'm just looking to see if anybody's around. Hey, Heidi Lee, if you guys have any walk and talk topics you want me to do? Sometimes I don't know really what to talk about. I just talk about it and see what comes up. But if you guys have anything you're struggling with, please reach out. What's up, Scott? Finishing up my walk and talk here. What's up, Kimberly? Thank you so much for the hearts. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, if you want me to bring up a topic here, bring up a topic on any of our shows, please reach out to me. And I'll say it's the fun part. It's the blessing part when somebody reaches out and says, hey, Chris, can you do a topic on forgiveness and empathy? Okay. Yes, absolutely, I can do that. What's up, Arvin? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Hey, Scott. It's Friday. It's beautiful. Just got done riffing for a while here. How about good brownie recipes? Actually, yeah, I do. It's you make them with THC butter. I like those kind of brownies. But seriously, guys, let's be the change we want to see. Let's be the solution. Let's not be the problem. You guys hear me say it all the time. But go and forgive yourself. Go and really take this time and look back at the shit show we've been in for the last 7 months. Let's focus on having a blessed Thanksgiving, right? If I can ask you to do one thing, really, just have an amazing Thanksgiving. Do what you can to be around family. Do what you can to be around people you love. Do Zoom Thanksgivings. Do whatever it is. Make it the best Thanksgiving. Thanks for giving me life. Thanks for giving me a family. Thanks for giving me technology. Thanks for giving me my health. Thanks for giving me so many resources, right? Make it special. Make your Christmas special. Make your Hanukkah special. Make your New Year's Eve the most special New Year's Eve ever. Plan it now. Make it a joyous experience. Make it like 2021 is gonna be my bitch. 21 is gonna be the year I come back and I kick ass and I just really reclaim everything I'm about. How about that? How about some excitement? How about some energy? How about saying, I'm not gonna watch shit that doesn't fucking make me happy? How about I'm not gonna do shit that doesn't make me happy? How about I'm not gonna hang out with people who don't make me happy? How about that? All right. I love you guys. Hey, by the way, speaking of shows, Friday night tonight, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, Friday Night Live with myself and Scott Goya right here, right on cue. We have Susan Wheeler. Susan Wheeler, she wrote a book called The Lemonade Diet. And no, we're not gonna be talking about losing weight. We're not gonna be talking about that. We're gonna talk about the lemonade diet and the fact of how you take lemons and in your life and turn them around into treasures, kind of like what I've been talking about here. So tune in tonight live. Excuse me, myself and Scott, our guest Susan Wheeler. I've got some cool stuff to tell you about. And anyways, I love you guys. So send me messages, let me know what's going on. Stay good to yourself, stay great to other people. Look to see the similarities. Give love, send love. And I love you guys. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.